Okay, so um, we live, and I don't know why it was acting like that. Oh,
I'm sorry, I was unprepared. You've been working on this for a minute. I'm just sitting over here in my little word. He just so we live.
guys, I can't even explain it. This shit, I think it's just because I'm actually probably an idiot, and I probably did something that's messed it up at some point in my life. But we
Playing
back.
Call of Duty
I
on
got
his
it.
computer on his PC.
Yeah, Call of Duty gave my computer AIDS. Honestly, it.
Your processor can handle it. It's a little crazy.
I don't even want to talk about it. My hard drive is like full because they're fucking garbage.
You know
But
what? We're gonna come back to that. How about
without further
that?
ado, how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you all for stopping by the
Ah!
podcast. I'm yours truly, Ricky Bobby. Thank you for stopping by the Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity of this bitch. This is my dope ass co-host, J Dirty Dirt. Everybody
Your
vibes with
native fiend.
Native Fiend, gang, gang, gang. Like I said, we appreciate y'all taking y'all time to stop in here and hang with us for a little while. We ain't got too much to talk about this week, but we gonna talk about some shit this
Dude,
week.
I got enough to talk about every week. I just have to put it in a time frame.
Yeah, we gotta keep we know we talk a lot, guys. Sometimes we just get carried away, and it just goes on and
Shout
on.
out to y'all.
But
And
shout out to
shout out to
y'all.
my plug for this blueberry gelato. Shout out to him personally.
Shouts out to him,
That's for
gang,
me.
gang, gang. That's what's up. Everybody, anybody who got the loud, pass it to us. We'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about that on YouTube. Sorry.
You
But
know
I'm just
what,
saying.
ladies and gentlemen? It's good to be here, honestly. We ain't been here for good. We listen, when I tell y'all, and I say this on this show a lot, but this time it was like low key for real. So when I be saying I was dying, nah, for real.
He ain't
Your
lying.
boy was out of commission. Your boy was out of commission, okay?
He was taking L's,
Homeboy
ladies and
still
gentlemen.
trying to get it together. Okay. So without putting too much of my shit out there, we're gonna just touch on this real quick, and then we're gonna speed past it like we do a lot of the dark shit in my life. We're just gonna speed past it and not talk about it again. Okay.
I'm gonna talk bad about an establishment though, so
Speed past
I don't care what they say.
Okay.
Sorry,
I thought you said me. I was about to say I thought
not
he was
you.
gonna
I'm gonna
say
talk
me. I
bad
was
about
like,
an establishment.
that establishment may or may not need to be on blast, so I will take it.
Yeah, I mean,
Anywho,
might not talk about him directly, but indirectly, it might say I might not say him by name, but you know,
y'all will know if y'all
it's a
know.
hospital in the area. Just know, if you know, you know. If you know where we live at, you know, you know. What's the worst hospital in our
Well,
area? Okay,
between Southern Maryland or Vista, your choice.
your pick.
Cause let's talk. Let's get into it real quick. Let's get into it,
Like, first
ladies
of
and
all,
gentlemen. Oh,
it's
go ahead.
no. The worst part is like a lot of hospitals are bad. Like, understaffed. You know what I'm saying? Like, underserviced. Like, it's crazy. Like, in the
And that's understandable because it's been like that since COVID. But I want y'all to understand something. There's a difference between being understaffed and a lot going on, and then there's the understanding of you just really don't want to be there. You don't give a shit. Excuse
yeah,
me. Don't want to be give a shit about the people out there going through shit because it's not you or yours. So we're gonna get into it real quick.
that
First,
shit's
last
nuts.
podcast we had, besides the one before, we had a health conversation. Okay, ladies and
Facts.
gentlemen, I went to the hospital and I was in that bitch for 12 hours. Okay, I had a
Okay.
lot going on. Let me tell you something. Southern Maryland Hospital, they know me by first name basis because by the time I done teed up in that bitch, they know me. Okay.
True. He's been hurt a
Um,
lot.
12 hours in that bitch would make anybody angry. Okay. I got there at 7 o'clock at night because they told me I had to go.
Hmm.
And I didn't leave up out of there and get home until 7 in the morning on the dot. Okay. So let me explain something to y'all. Three people died while I was sitting in that motherfucking waiting room.
What?
Okay, that's how bad they are. Okay, they were just bringing people in, and the consultant room. It's right there in front of the emergency room. And I'm telling you, they was taking more people back there than they was to the actual emergency room.
Niggas was dying in the fucking emergency room, dog.
Dog, a fucking baby almost died in that bitch, and they kept telling the mother to sit down. We'll get to you when we get to you.
God, gonna get to you real quick if my baby die. I
The
mean,
mother had to resuscitate the baby like 2, 3 times before they finally brought her back there. Don't make no goddamn sense, ladies and gentlemen.
oh no, like
Only
when
in
my,
fucking America is you're not considered important. Like literally, what I was going through, and I even did a pre-arrival, so I was already pretty in line to be seen before anybody else. But like
hmm
I said, they will literally sit there and look at you, and they will determine off their own basis, off their own mindset, without even knowing anything about you, telling you that
you
you
can
don't
make it, you
seem
can
that
survive.
important. You can
It's like,
survive. I had the lady at the goddamn front desk after sitting there for 7.5 hours telling me, "You don't look that serious to me. You can withstand another hour or more."
lady, if I reach over this desk and pull you over it, how how much longer you think that's gonna take? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like that'd be crazy. I
Like,
just
let me explain something to y'all. Southern Maryland Hospital. If I ever listen, I don't care if I'm in their parking lot and I'm dying. Drive me to George Washington.
facts.
Drive me to Arlington.
I don't care if I get
Okay.
shot in Southern Maryland parking lot on the code.
But
Like,
basically, ladies and gentlemen,
like how?
fuck, fuck these Southern hospitals, except for Calvert. Calvert Memorial is pretty good.
Uh, what you
St.
call did me
Mary's is
justice.
good if you white. St.
Bal-
Mary's is good if you white.
Baltimore shock trauma did me good.
I mean,
Or
Mercy
DC shock trauma.
General, Mercy Hospital in Baltimore did take care of me when my foot got cracked.
They got me out the way. They put my shit back together.
But,
Leg is
ladies and
on.
gentlemen, I went to that hospital of having stomach pains and kidney issues, feeling like I was having kidney issues. Okay, I thought my kidneys were shutting down. And based off of what they were telling me at the urgent care, they told me to get there to get checked. Cool.
Hmm.
Go get checked. And they tell me they do all these tests. And they say, well, we don't see nothing in there. However, while we did your blood test,
Uh huh.
some abnormalities came up. So
Man.
they ran another test.
Uh huh.
I just got my results back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, not all of them. There's something there. But basically, what they were telling me prior to was there was something going on that was affecting my bloodstream and possibly my bone marrow.
Bone
They
marrow.
were checking me for a couple of things. Um, mainly a couple forms of cancer. And
That's not good. Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
like he said, that's not good.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been on pins and needles all week to get these results, and I just got them literally before we got to the show. Um,
Bless up.
so
Not out the clear. Not in the clear yet, but bless up. You know what I'm
we're
saying?
not in the clear yet. We still got to figure out what's going on. However, they did not find any cancer so far in me. I got to go get retested in the next 3 months and keep an eye on it. However, ladies and gentlemen, we're cancer free. Praise God.
Go to the doctors, ladies and gentlemen. Real live.
Go to the doctor because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm one of those people who I do not go to the doctors unless I can't take the pain no more. I'm one of those people. Okay? I'm
I
so glad I went because even though it wasn't what the one thing I came there for, they found something that could have potentially been a problem.
facts. I haven't been to the doctor in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I ain't
need a
gonna
new
hold you.
primary. We ain't even gonna get into it.
Yeah, I have insurance and everything. I've had insurance for at minimum the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? At bare minimum.
I've had pretty
And I
decent, pretty good
oh, I
insurance.
have
Blue
great
Cross, Blue
insurance.
Shield, and everything. Yeah.
Anthem, all that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? All that good shit.
And
Like
I
you know what
got
I'm saying?
Affleck, so they'll pay me if I gotta take a couple days off too.
Pretty much. and I don't go to the doctor ever. I don't even know how about to go. I barely even know about how, like, barely know about going about how to get a fucking doctor. How did my
Honestly,
mom find my
you
doctor when I was a kid? How? I don't know.
basically what they do is if it ain't somebody who is already like a known family doctor, yeah, they're basically just go through your insurance. Your insurance can recommend people based off of your insurance in your area. That's how I found out mine because I was like, they was like, yeah, I got to get a physical. And I was like, oh,
I'm
because
like,
every time
wow.
you go to the doctor, everybody want to kill you. Again, I went there thinking I had little stomach problem, little problem. Nah, they want to kill me. Nigga, you got cancer. What?
Like, huh?
Sir, I just grew my hair out. I'm not cutting
Like,
it.
what you mean,
Fix it.
can't?
Fix that, because I ain't doing that.
I can't do it. Like, I didn't put too much time and too much effort into this, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like burning stage, but
And on everything I
different.
and on everything I love,
I'm still keeping my peace.
fuck cancer, straight up. It's killed a lot of people in my life, a lot of people in the world, and I know that shit's not tight.
I
Cause
still gotta
if
keep an eye on my shit, and I gotta have a certain diet now. But it did not say I could not have my meat, my marijuana, and I have to be selective on my drinking.
I need to get off of these for sure. I gotta stop smoking blunts, ladies and gentlemen. It's not good. I know it's not.
Get you a white boy.
And I
Bringing
pearl.
it
The
be
worst
like
part is, I
when
pearl. I pearl white boys too. Papers. I
tell
mean,
me
white
this
boys
bitch ain't
respectfully.
pearl.
I'm sharp. It's just, I don't know. I'm just a fucking idiot. That's the only thing I can
Nah,
attest it to.
habits are hard to break.
Exactly. I'm a person of comfort, but I would save so much money, like exponential amount. Maybe not exponential amounts of money, but a lot more money than, you know what I'm saying. If these are $2, like 250 a fucking for three, a pack of papers is like $5 for like at bare minimum. Like,
$5 away. If
maybe
I
I'm wrong.
pay over, if they tell me anything over $3.50, I'm stealing them bitches. I'm gonna walk
Cause,
right out without paying. I'm just stealing bitches. You
cause
playing?
like I mean, when I get the motherfucking king size raws, they have how many papers in them joints? Probably like 50. Let me Google that. Let's find out.
I'm about to say hell. In the bamboo, you get about what 30 to 40, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't smoke them enough to honestly know. That's what I'm literally
I
pulling up my
smoke
phone
them.
to Google it.
I smoke them a lot, but I don't keep count.
All right, in a raw pack.
But we gonna
32
get to our main topic. I just had to let y'all know. Y'all couldn't kill me even if you wanted to, bitch.
on the code. Let's see. 32. So in theory, that's 32 smokes for whatever.
In raw paper.
Yeah.
How many in the bamboo hemp? Cause let me know. Cause that'll tell me a whole lot about myself that I really don't think I should need to know about.
Uh, this does not say. Hold on. No, it just says but booklets. I don't know.
It's a booklet. It is a booklet.
It is a booklet.
Anywho, anywho,
Anyway, yeah, that like it's so much. It's cost effective, health effective. Like, I'm just a fucking
back
dickhead.
back
33.
to the topic at hand. Oh, it's 33. So yeah.
32.
Wow. Ooh. I need to
That's
get
tight.
my life together.
I fuck with that.
Anywho,
Hey, go ahead.
I need to get
He
my
said,
life together because
"Wow."
the way I go through them packs,
Hey, hear me out. The way I go through these, I need
hold
to get
up,
my
that
life
just
together.
fucked me up. That just fucked me up.
And like, I never go. I don't go through raw packs like at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I do
I'm so
clearly.
bad. I gotta have an emergency pack just in case my other pack runs.
Oh, for sure. Gotta definitely have the motherfucking the two-piece spicy. Can't I gotta buy two at one time because I know I'm not
This
gonna
is
want to go get
hilarious.
and one I gotta put one in the cut. Hey, Apple Eater, what's going on, gang? Appreciate you stopping by.
Apple eater.
I don't know. People have crazy names on here, but I appreciate
Well,
it.
shout out to you, Apple eater.
I fuck with apples
You better get your fruits and vegetables going.
because I can't
Unless
freaking.
you out here eating the apple bottoms out of apple bottom jeans, and you just
Uh,
nasty with your boo boo tongue.
hey, watch him. No, no, no. Nah. Yeah, what he said.
He said, "Watch your." I'm about to get
Yeah,
Oh,
nah.
he
We.
said, "Fuck Fiddy." I'm like, "What the fuck I
Yeah,
do?"
yeah, what he said. Whew, we had to get out. But nah, son.
Back to the
I,
subject at hand.
I mean,
What's up with these motherfuckers and their insecurities and want to be in somebody's face in a relationship? Talk to me, Eric, because I don't understand.
dog. All right. So I'm talking to a friend, and she's like, I forget. I don't even know how the conversation. No, I don't actually know. How, yeah, no, I don't remember how the fucking conversation steered at this. But anyway, she was basically saying that like girls, when they're in the talking stage with a nigga, they literally like will go through their Instagram and like see who they're like following and shit like that, and like pretty much almost essentially like write up like either give a motherfucker a pass or write a motherfucker off before like just based off his following or what he follows. And I'm like, that's kind of harsh. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Niggas follow Instagram models. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. Like,
So let me get into the conversation.
I follow all types of stupid shit, son. Instagram models, cars, science,
First
space,
of all, who the
skateboarding,
fuck is
sports.
you? If we are in the talking stage, bitch, who the fuck is you to tell me who the fuck I'm allowed to talk to or follow or not follow? First of all, bitch, you got like 10 of your exes on this bitch, and you're still in contact with at least three of them. So
I
you're
just
worried about me liking an Instagram model that I will never probably meet in my entire life.
for
Cause don't
sure.
say I can't pull the bitch, cause I could easily pull the bitch. But I'll never meet this bitch in my life. And
And
you
you
worried
were
about this bitch, but you are in full direct contact with your quarter. First of all,
no,
I'm gonna state this right now. I don't play that boy best friend bullshit. If we dating, no, I don't play that. That's not an insecurity, goddamn it. That's a I know that motherfucker is waiting to fuck you or has already fucked you and is just waiting on the side for the next nigga to fuck up to continue to fuck you.
hear me out.
I'm not stupid.
You can have a male best friend. I don't give a fuck. Just know I will fuck both of y'all up if you try to fuck with me. That's all I need everybody to understand. I'm trying to be the nice guy. Sometimes I just can't do it, but I just need everybody to be. If we're all nice, I'm gonna be nice.
Do
That's crazy how
do the
that
personal
works.
experiences? No. Unless your boy best friend is a homosexual, no.
No,
And even then, I don't even want to be around them. No.
I don't care.
Because
Like, you
I
know
can
what I'm
only be
saying?
cool with certain gays. I can be only cool with certain gays. Other gays they be stepping down they boundaries.
I can be
It's
cool with
fine.
all of them. Just be nice to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And watch out, cause I, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't
My,
really care. I'm just like, why does what I follow make it like a huge difference? Like once you start talking to me, don't you realize that where my head is at? Like, you know what I'm saying?
but it's so crazy because it's like, oh, you like this photo of this other girl. You need to unfollow her.
Right.
Why? I don't even. I just like it. Well, you unfollow her. I'm leaving you.
And like,
But
hear me out.
let the roles be reversed. No, I don't like how this nigga be all up in your messages behind, like up on your post. Block the nigga. I don't even talk to him. I'm not unfollowing him. Da-da-da.
Cause then it's like now the tables have turned. The turns have tabled. Now, like I said, I'm not saying you can't follow whoever the fuck you want to follow. I'm just saying why
But I think that is
why would you
something
write me off?
stupid.
Cause hear me out. You know people you know people in real life who look better than your girl, right? And she knows dudes in her life that look better than her man, right? So should we literally just talk to nobody else except for anybody that we deem that's uglier than you, than their significant other? Is that the case? Hold on.
Like that's so stupid.
Is that the mentality?
My thing is,
I need
it's
women to
like
chime in.
women really be having this mindset is, oh, my nigga's not allowed to talk to anybody or anyone. I'm his only friend. He's not supposed to be with no one else. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like
That's how y'all wind up bored and hating
hating
each
each
other.
other.
like
Because y'all be
bored.
smothering each other.
Yes, like I don't like I like having a girl who fucks with me, but who has like her own shit going on. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
it's
be our shit.
like,
We cool
yeah, I'm gonna
together.
fuck with you, but I got my own shit going on
Yeah.
right now. Okay, cool. We didn't had the
Bet.
conversation. We have established that.
I
I'm gonna
have
go
shit
do
going
my
on
thing. You
too.
go do your
I
thing.
appreciate it. So like you
Let's
understand where I'm
connect in
coming
the thing.
from.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you understand where I'm coming from when I say, "Oh yeah, I got this like oh yeah, we want to hang out." But like I'm like, "Oh shit, like we could, but like I got this to do and this to do." So if we can work out anything within that
Oh,
time like
and
around the
also,
time frame, boom, gravy. Same thing
also,
goes for
what is
her.
with females having an issue with a man being at ease and at peace with just the simplest of things? Dog, all we gotta do is get on our game and we chill. Listen, even if the game is frustrating us and we out there spazzing, we are at peace.
We're
Please
having a
let
good
us
time.
be.
I play Warzone pretty much every day, yeah, guys. Follow my Twitch one of these days. I'll talk about it later. But hey,
I literally play
but
2K. Come on
but yeah, I play
now.
that shit every day. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not I'm I'm quote unquote good at the game, but like most of the time when I'm on that joint, I'm getting fucking waxed because like I know other people play more than I do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Because
still
niggas ain't
having a
got
good
jobs,
time.
no future.
Yeah. And then I mean, but then you gotta think about it. A lot of them niggas are on stream. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even if you don't know who the fuck they are, like a lot of them niggas on stream. Even if you're making $100, even if I was making $100 like a month playing fucking on Twitch, I would fucking you know what I'm saying? I'd go crazy. I'd feel like I was on top of the fucking world. $100.
Easily.
$100 a month, like $1,200 a year, nigga. I would feel like I was winning. Like win. I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm top 5% in the world, nigga.
But
No,
that's
no
but
sweat.
that's but that's the thing. That's something that brings you peace. So it's like, imagine your shorty come over. You had a shorty. She come over that joint. She's like, "Oh, you're on. I'm over here. So you gotta get off the game and pay attention to me." What?
It's like,
How about you just sit in the background and we just chill together, like sweetheart?
I mean, hear me
I'm
out.
still showing you attention, but at the same time,
Yeah, hear me out. I mean, hear me out. Sometimes I get it. Like I won't go. Like if you come over, like I'm not gonna be on the game every single time. But like if you hit me up, like we weren't supposed to hang out, and you call me, you're like, yo, I want to come over now. Like you know what I'm saying? If I'm already on the game, when you get here, I'm gonna still be on the game for at least until the guys get off. You know what I'm saying? Or until like I'm like, all right, I want to play no more. Cause it's usually not that long. You know what I'm saying? Like it is, but like not really.
yeah,
On the
I'm not
weekends,
gonna purposely wait for you to get there and then just hop on the game.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like and like especially if it's like scheduled, like you're like, yeah, I'm coming over. Cool. Like if you already told me like before we left off or
I
whatever,
already let the boys know.
cool.
Hey, I'm only gonna be playing for a certain amount of time. Once
I
you
got
get
it.
here, more.
Yeah. I'm gonna go crazy, and then I might be able to. I'll probably be able to get on later after she sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Other than that,
Because she
like,
has her attention.
yeah. But then sometimes, like I said, she'll come in this motherfucker, sit down on the couch, cool it. I'll be on here just minding her business, watching TV. You know what I'm saying? On her phone, doing some other shit. I'm cool with
But
that.
I'm not about to. But I'm not about to call out just the women. Now we gotta go off on our own. Cause kings, we gotta do a little better. Because y'all niggas will get with a girl and you know she's bad. If you can't handle a bad bitch, don't get a bad bitch.
Out here trying
Let's
to
put it like that.
contain people, trying to make them a
Talk
shell of
about she can't
themselves
be
and
out
shit.
here. She can't go out with her friends. She can't do. Now, like I said, it's a trust and a loyalty thing. Like I said, if you can trust your girl to go out, and look, she could be out there wearing dental floss. But if you know your girl going to go out there, have her a good time, and come home and probably rape you, sir, what are you worried about? You all there
Relax.
checking her story, checking her page. Now, if you don't trust, now see, that's a nigga that don't trust no bitch. Like I said, if you
True.
checking up on her friends for stories on her page and trying to see what's up, or she hiding your stories, then yeah,
Y'all
she
shouldn't even
gotta,
be together.
y'all gotta have a conversation. But at the same time, that's too much effort for nothing. Listen,
They shouldn't even be together. You shouldn't even be
stop
together
jumping in
at that
the,
point.
y'all need to stop jumping in a relationship because y'all have good sex. Let's put it out there. I had to put it out there. I had to
Ding, ding,
say it
ding, ding, ding,
because
ding, ding.
motherfuckers ain't saying it. I had to say it.
It's like
Stop
it's dope.
jumping in relationships based off of great sex. I promise you, some of the best pussy I ever had, I would never date them bitches. Why? Because I know what's up with them. But it's
A lot of them are fucking
okay.
crazy.
It's
Crazy pussy, the best
okay.
pussy. Sorry, top notch.
Toxic pussy is the best pussy. Right? You got the little grippy grip. Anywho,
Top notch. Top notch.
it's just I have been in that situation. That's why I'm speaking on it.
You got to take your time to heal. I mean, especially
Motherfuckers be fucking real good and been like, fuck it.
I
Let's
guess
just get
people.
together because we,
This is tight,
we doing it this much. Yeah, this is cool.
but
Let's put a bow on it,
but every time we
and
talk,
it
we
be
fucking.
hell.
Yeah, but every time we have a conversation, it's an argument or some dumb shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not like-minded people. People got like, I don't know, son. I don't really hang around people or talk to people that like aren't like, not like 100%
I was
like-minded like
fighting,
me.
by the way,
But
y'all.
like, I
Look
just
at my
need.
wrist. Look at my hands.
Oh yeah, now I'm beat up too, son.
I was fighting.
I
I
was
was fighting.
fighting for your life.
Yeah, no, it was.
I was
That's the
banging
story
my
I
head.
didn't tell you. Nah, somebody ran into me and they had them a problem, and
Why are you always having problems with people?
problem solved. Problem was solved.
I mean, it's all, but I know you always having problems with people, nigga.
I don't have problems with people. People be having problems with me, and I
Respectable.
don't want to address it. I just want to throw the ones.
I understand.
Because I
I
mean, like, if we standing right there, look, listen, I'm not about to, why are we gonna do all this back and forth, ladies and gentlemen? Let's talk about it. Why is it if you know you about to pull up on somebody to fight, or somebody pulled up on you to fight, why are y'all gonna sit there and do all that back and forth? You know what you came there to do.
you came here to
Do
fight,
you
right?
not need an extra 5, 10, 15 minutes of y'all back and forthing?
Just like, or like, if y'all not gonna fight, if you did not come here with the intention to fight, like, speak your piece. Why is nobody willing to change? I don't get it. I'm not understanding, son. Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm only gonna tell you one time to back down. You step to me, I'm gonna say I'm only gonna give you one time. I'm like, look, I'm really not trying to do this.
I'm not even gonna tell you.
First
I'm,
of all, I look good. I don't want to fight y'all.
I look ridiculous, but I don't want to fight you either, because I know what I'm about to fight. I'm about to do. I'm about to swing. I'm about to really scrap it out, big dog.
I'm
You might
fighting for my
win.
life because I feel like you're gonna kill me. So
Yeah, you might win, but I might win too, and I'm trying to. I'm just not trying to. I'm
if
trying to
I
have a
hit you
good
with
time.
that one, if I hit you with that one right hook and your ass don't go down, oh baby, I gotta get ready for a fight. I gotta get my stance together
I'm
because I put everything in that one. That first right hook I'm gonna hit you with, that's the power hit. That's the one that is supposed to knock you the fuck out. If you don't go down, oh baby, I know I gotta do some extra work.
gonna get my shank.
Listen, this has been fucked up before, y'all. Okay, we don't like that though. So you touch me in the face,
No,
listen, I gotta kill you because you tried to do bodily harm. You fucking
yeah,
up the moneymaker.
I'm not fighting, big dog. There's no point in this big shit. Like, what do we game? But hear me out.
Hey, until somebody pull a
Hear me
knife
out.
or a gun, we out here.
Yeah, hear me out though. If the threat of having to fight somebody and like losing and like nothing being able to happen to the other person, like, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of things would go smoother. Not like
First of all, you
to
got
a
a lot
certain
of
extent.
pussy ass niggas out here who don't know how to fight and always want to shoot somebody.
That's true. I mean, I own a gun, but I'm not trying to shoot you. Bless you.
No,
Bless you.
I got one more, I think.
Disgusting. So
Eh,
nah.
I'm
Like I
good.
said, I
No,
own a
I'm good.
gun and I have a concealed permit, but I'm not trying to shoot anybody.
That is the last resort.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not. That's like that's if somebody's pulling a gun on me and I think I can get my gun up faster. You know what I'm saying? Or hear me out. This is just how my fucking head works. Let's say a motherfucking you're in the like the niggas in not Baltimore but Buffalo. You're in a grocery store and somebody starts shooting. Like, I would
No,
rather
I
be.
saw that fucking video, bro. No, that shit was wild. I
Yeah,
don't
it's just
even.
fucking nuts, dog. Like, bro, I go to the grocery store all the time.
That shit looked
Go to the
like
grocery store
a.
today.
That shit looked like one of them little fake videos that you be seeing on Facebook. Cause like the
Yeah.
homie just walked in, and like the first like he just pat pat, and then she goes to the ground, he shoots him to the ground, and like shoots her right in the head and busts. I was like,
See?
and it went on for like 5 minutes before Twitch finally cut it, and I was just like, all those people are dead, and I just watched that shit. That shit fucked me up.
Exactly. Like, I would rather
Yeah,
like
prayers to
not
those
saying
people.
I'd win it like I would win the shootout all the like on some John Wick shit as y'all see behind me. John Wick's on the TV because that's just the type movie. But you
I'm
know what I'm
going.
saying?
I'm ready for the pool. They
Came
done
out
just
today.
came out. I'm ready
Came out
for it.
today. I might go see that shit tomorrow. Possibly. Nah, it's gonna be packed.
Nah, I'm gonna
packed.
go see that bitch. I'm gonna go
It's
see
gonna be
that bitch.
it's gonna be packed, and I don't like that. But not the point. You know what I'm saying? Like I would. I'm not saying I'm about to go out that joint John Wick and fucking save the day, but like I would like at least like to increase my chances significantly. I'm not trying. Like I said, I'm not trying to shoot anybody. But if somebody pulls a fucking gun and like starts
A
shooting
fucking
people in,
AR, yeah. Start
like
shooting.
start
Yeah,
shooting
gotta go.
people in the fucking grocery store while I'm in there and I can do something about it, oh, best believe I'm going to at least try to take a shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to at least
If
return
they,
some
you
fire.
know, they don't
If
try
I
to,
got to go
they
out,
in Texas because yeah, you need your last call, partner.
it's like, nah, because they shot that fucking school up and the police did absolutely fucking nothing.
You know, but see, that's the police. I'm talking about
True.
like a random. Imagine it like being a convenience store or something. I
Yeah,
done
they're not
seen
shooting
plenty
up a
of
Walmart
videos,
out there.
and they shoot up them up. And boy, the way that them Texans be pulling. First of all, you don't even have to go through the full process like you do up here
That
to
nigga
get a
pull out
gun.
the,
Okay,
what in tarnation? And
you
send
know,
your
you
ass back.
need your last call,
And send your
partner.
ass back to the motherfucking lobby.
Talk about some. You about to go sweet home to Alabama.
Like he about to put your ass on a t-shirt, a motherfucking
T-shirt, boy.
about to get screen printed on some drawers, my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's over for your goofy ass. Like, it's
No,
over.
for real, but like it's so crazy because
I'm just saying.
mother. You know what though? What's going on is crazy to me right now. Even though
Hey,
they
my
haven't
boy
officially
Andy.
said it, even though they haven't officially said it, but they've said it low key. We're at war with China. Russia and Mexico are on their side, boy. First of all, how the fuck did we get? Look, I know we've been hard on Mexico for a while, but god damn,
There's no way we've been
we
hard on
literally
Mexico. Look
share
at
a
all the
border with
rampant
these niggas.
crime.
How the fuck we gonna share a border with these niggas and these niggas wanna go to war with us? Like nigga, we are fucked on every fucking corner of the world.
Hear me
And
out.
they
What are they finna do though?
hmm?
Like, hear me out. What are they finna do?
I mean if they pop off, they pop off and we just gonna handle it the way United States is gonna handle it because them niggas is already gun ready.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
here's the thing.
It's
Here's the
ridiculous.
thing. NATO if
We need to
NATO jumps
chill.
in, we're literally about to be in World War III. And it's like, wow, wow.
I've seen
What
this
the
play out.
fuck? But you want to know what's so crazy? I love how everybody keeps laying Joe Biden, and I'm just like, this was something that was
Remember
like
the Alamo.
start. There's something was started through Trump.
Big J.
Okay, Trump gave Russia all a lot of power, so you know how that go. But
Man, I don't even know at this point.
Joe just fucking up his the response of how he's going about it. So it's just
Bro,
like, sir, you're giving fucking Ukraine all this fucking money, and I'm just like.
niggas is really
Ain't
struggling.
we ain't we broke? Ain't we broke? Like,
We're broke,
what we doing?
and yeah, have y'all seen the streets and buildings and
We got
bridges and
aliens. We got fucking World War III. We got asteroids coming up. Sir,
bro, they be
what is
talking
going
about
on?
nigga all this shit about the hold on. They be talking about all this shit about
The Pentagon has literally just released a report stating that they have intel that there is a mothership sending out smaller craft to spy on the Earth. They literally just put that out there. If y'all do not believe me, you can Google this shit. They lit the Pentagon and the motherfucking what is it the Department of Defense literally just came out
Pentagon.
with this report.
Yeah, this is wild, son. I mean, hear me out. I already knew all this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Not like definitively, but like the numbers for like how many times have we seen that shit in movies? Like, you know what I'm saying? If it can happen in the like we can and based on like, like science, like a lot of the shit that used to be like science fiction, like is like science fact. Not like all of it, but like a lot of that shit became science fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going to the moon, being able to go to Mars. That wasn't like real back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't
First of
before
all,
they went to the moon, in theory. But it's also possible to go to the moon because, in theory,
that
it's a
that
place.
that fucking movie Wally with the robot. Yeah, no. So they was trying to low key tell y'all something. First of all, the Earth is going to be a fucking apocalyptic wasteland, and only certain people, probably the people who could afford it or the quote unquote elite, will be in a space station or on Mars, and they will listen, and they will be in this whole high tech thing. Listen, when they do movies based off of certain shit, when it's
I mean,
sci-fi,
probably.
first of all, listen, it's based off of something. God damn it,
Like, hear
this
me out,
just
guys.
wasn't created in somebody's
If
mind.
we can exist somewhere else too, which means what?
There's millions of galaxies out there, and you really
Oh
think
no,
we're
no,
the only
no.
ones?
There's not millions, sir. There's trillions of galaxies out there.
Trillions of galaxies,
Like
and
trillions
we're
of
just a speck in one of them. And y'all really think that in our solar system we're the only ones?
that shit's fucking
First,
crazy. Who's
first of
Andy
all,
talking
I
about? Hold
believe
on,
in
John
parallel.
Teeter.
Who?
Andy said something about John Teeter, and I'm about to look it up real quick right now. Keep talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
I'm
looking.
just saying because let's talk about it right now. The I don't. Has anybody else been in this move? Like you cannot like when you were younger, a few years ago, maybe you could envision the future. Like you knew
Hmm.
what you were gonna have going on. You could see that you were gonna have a future.
Hmm.
You could plan out a future. Is anybody else in that stage where it's like you really do not know what's going to happen in the future? Like you really don't know what's next.
Oh, I think I know about this guy. Oh, my bad. Go
You
on.
know what I'm saying? It's like this thought process of like you're in this mode. And it's like, yeah, you have a plan, but you can't see that future. You don't know, even though you're planning this future, you don't have that future.
Hmm.
You can't see it
Hmm.
because it's all clouded.
Hmm.
It's a lot going on. I'm just saying, if anybody else feel like that, I'm trying to tell you some shit going on. That's for another show. But I'm trying to tell y'all, the food you're eating has chemicals in it to give you mind altering. Dr. Sebi said it. I don't have to repeat it. Dr. Sebi said it. But the food that you're eating has mind altering chemicals in it to have you believe and conform to what they say. And it goes along with the school
Oh,
system,
this nigga's
which
bugging.
which if y'all didn't hear today, they just passed the bill for the parents bill of rights, which now allows parents to get access to the budget of the schools and counties, can dictate what kind of books and learning that they can have their kids doing. So they think they make it
That's
sound like it's
positive.
such a good thing, right? No, no, no.
Oh,
They make it sound so positive. This is based off of some shit that DeSantis made up. Now they can decide what books are allowed or not allowed in the school library.
uh,
What can be taught in the curriculum and cannot be. So now, if you got a racist ass parent who does not want to know about African American studies,
true.
then you now they will not know about it. They are trying to erase this history of them being the tyrant and the colonizers. And if anybody is white in the comments, I'm sorry that you have to hear me say this, but I'm not. You may not be for the same shit that I'm not for, but at the same time, you got to hear this. It's always these same races as white people that are trying to erase that part of history.
What the
African
fuck?
American history is American history.
Uh-huh. Yeah, essentially.
Un- and white people, you were horrible. History will teach it. And that's not just coming from the black side of me, that's coming from the native side of me. Because what they don't talk about is there was over 300 million Native Americans slaughtered and killed and murdered, raped, tortured, beaten, everything. It was the biggest genocide in world history that no one ever talks about. But God forbid you say anything about the Jewish people.
I don't know though. I mean, hear me out. I'm gonna say it, even though I'm native. That nigga Genghis Khan was really bugging, dog. That nigga.
Did you hear about how many descendants that nigga has?
Oh yeah, nah. They contribute a third of all Asian people to him. I was like, that's absolutely ridiculous. Like that's
That motherfucker was
uh,
fucking. He's
like
literally a motherfucker.
that is literally like. top-notch ridiculous.
I
Like
mean, of course,
ridiculous.
before the government released the AIDS in the inner cities and trying to eradicate the black people, and then they got out of the inner cities into the white neighborhoods.
AIDS is wild.
HIV and AIDS was never a thing. People were fucking in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and prior to with no condoms, no problems, and then all of a sudden, bam, AIDS came out, and it was supposedly if you were homosexual. But
True.
then that's how a lot of people found out
That's fine. Hey,
somebody was either homosexual in
hold
that
on.
situation, or yeah.
Hey, this nigga
So
John.
yeah,
Yeah, this nigga John Teeter's actually kind of. I think I heard about this nigga before. He's like a dude who claimed to be a fucking time traveler and shit. I mean, some of his
I've
predictions look
heard of
pretty.
him.
Yeah, some of his predictions look
I
pretty
just
solid. He said the most immediate of this. I'm on Wikipedia clearly. It was like the most immediate of Teeter's predictions were an upcoming civil war in the United States having to do with order and rights. Which I mean, hear me out. Yeah.
technically yeah.
He described it as beginning in 2005 with civil unrest surrounding the presidential election of that year. The civil conflict that he characterized as having a Waco type event every month that steadily gets worse. You know what I'm saying? Timeline wrong. He's like would be pretty much at everyone's doorstep and erupt in 2008. I mean,
Nah,
timeline wrong, but clearly like
2008. 2008. I promise y'all, I did not feel safe. I did not feel like I had to look over the overhead during the
hold on.
era of Obama from
Hold on.
2008
Wait a minute.
to
Yeah, there wasn't a presidential
2010
election in
to
2005.
2016. Yeah,
Well, actually, it'd have been 2004, right? I don't know.
yeah. Technically, it would have
I
been.
guess. I don't know. Nobody gave a fuck. Niggas was sick.
So
They're like,
yeah,
eh,
no.
whatever.
Bush used 9/11 to get re-election, and
Yeah.
that was that.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, it also talks about nuclear war and World War III.
oh
Yeah,
well,
but hear me out.
North Korea just said that they're testing a tidal wave, a radioactive tidal wave that could hit the coast. That's what they're testing in the waters right now. NATO right now is protecting a Norwegian oil tanker as we speak. They got 4 or 5 NATO fucking warheads protecting this because if they attack that, if Russia attacks that like they're planning to do, that will cut off our fucking supply of oil. That will go to not only Ukraine, that would also affect us. So y'all thought $3 and some change was fucking up you gas tanks
It's
now?
about to be
Try
9.
like $7, $8 because
For
now and then the
throw
fucking
up.
ocean is fucking full of fucking oil.
True. It'd be hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at a certain state in war at times right
We
now
about to
that
and climate. We about to
we
fuck
gotta
this shit
be
up.
concerned. You need to be a little concerned. Like I get that it's like you're not in the military. Yeah, what they gotta be. You need to understand something.
You need to elect the
Although
right
we got
people.
a lot of trigger happy army people, we're about to be into some deep shit. And me personally, I live too fucking close to Washington D.C. to be trying to get hit with somebody's nuke.
On the code. I live just far enough out now that I would be okay, but it would not be a good time. It would for sure not be a good time.
And first of all, in the time, where's your Wi-Fi? Where's your internet? Where's your cell towers? You're all that's gone. You cannot connect to your family members. You will not know who has died and who hasn't.
Hear me
You
out
know what
now.
I'm saying?
Dropping a nuke is absolutely disgusting. Like I know I strive for dropping a nuke in fucking Warzone, but that is a video game. Like,
Let me
bro,
hear you something. Let me hear you something. Let me tell you something. Russia just made their attack known, where they just damaged a $3.2 billion drone. It fell into the Black Sea. Okay, let me tell you something.
touche.
Russia is ready to express. Russia's not that far.
It's 90 miles.
Y'all need to understand.
90 miles.
Russia and Alaska
Or is
connect.
it 110? Something like that. It's not far.
Literally, you can stand on the Russian border line and you can literally see the American line.
There's
It's
cars
right
that can get
there. Like
there's cars that can get you there in 15 minutes.
I
You know what
want
I'm
y'all to
saying?
understand something, ladies and gentlemen. We're at a time frame. That shit has gone left. Now, this is the time frame where it's like,
Yeah, like I know
although we
people.
got our own fucking shit going on in the United States, what the fuck do we do with the outside source?
Hear me out. I know people don't fuck with politics and shit like that, but like you have to care at some point.
I
It
mean,
if
yeah,
it
they'll
actually
care.
affects
Look,
you.
they'll care when it's breaking over fucking Twitter or Instagram and talking about breaking
Yeah,
news.
like bro, you actually have to
United
physically
States has
care.
declared war on such and such.
Like I'm bad about it too, but like you know what I'm saying. Like at the same time, like I know we can actually like like if everybody was on a common mindset, we could literally fucking dictate who the fuck was there just based on the system. They wrote it. We're just not playing by the fucking same rules. You know what I'm
First of
saying?
all, a lot of people forget that the Constitution literally starts "We the people." And people have a lot more say than the
I don't watch
government tells
Schoolhouse
them
Rock
to
this
have.
weekend.
But they, yeah, I'm just a bill.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
only a
us
bill,
just on. You know what?
and I'm
Only a
sitting here
bill
on
here
Capitol
on
Hill.
Capitol Hill.
Hey, no, the banger.
Let's
Hey,
get
y'all
it.
niggas ain't hip. Banger.
Y'all
Shout
gotta
out.
understand. Conjunction junction. What's your motherfucking function?
Yeah, that shit was
Let's
live too,
talk
dog.
about it.
I'm gonna hold you.
Y'all gotta understand. Okay, we got shit. Look, I only know this shit because I read.
Hmm.
I literally listen. I do so. I am a conspiracy theorist, but at the same time, I'm a researcher at that. I am going to look at all the facts in every single situation. Y'all gotta understand. I am. You're hearing it here first on the live on the and the witch and audacity of them government ass bitches. Okay, we're going to war
For
because
sure.
we're poor. We have no more money to give out. We have no money to give for ourselves. So there's that. Two,
Bro.
war brings in money. Everybody knows that.
My thing is
Three,
like, bro, how the
we're literally
fuck?
getting backed into a corner
Damn, San Diego State beat
over
motherfucking
fucking
Alabama.
Taiwan. Over fucking Taiwan.
And I understand, like, hear me out. Like, I mean, I get war. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand, like, why, like, some reasons for why they do it. But, like, at some point, like, why is these places, like, so strategic to you? It's just, like, I don't know, son. Like, I can't imagine the resources being so much more vastly different or, like, some crazy ass fucking, like, I don't know. If me, like, if I'm going to invade a country, I want to invade it for, like, something that's going to be, like, definitively useful for me. I don't know.
Oh, like how we invaded Iraq for its oil while planning a whole terrorist attack against us
Well,
ourselves
the
and
oil.
using
You know that's what that was about?
yeah,
Ah, ha, ha. No. How about the heroin that's there?
that too.
Striking how
That
it was the
too.
motherfucking opioid crisis right after the fucking
First of
war,
all, if y'all
or
don't
during the
even
war.
know the fact that the motherfucking Osama bin Laden was literally in on the fact that he was going to take the blame for motherfucking 9/11, if y'all don't know the fact that the Bushes and Osama bin Laden's family, if y'all don't know that they go back and forth and their families are intertwined because they know each other, I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all are the sheep. Y'all are blind. I don't want to hear nothing. Because listen, you can even Google that fact. The Clintons, yeah, Bill and Hillary, the
Criminals, dog.
Bushes, yeah, bro, the Bushes, yeah, bro, they all go back. They all knew the Bin Ladens, bro. Bin Laden's family has family in D.C., bro.
I mean, I don't know that to be. I don't
Like
know. I haven't seen any of that thing, but like, I mean, hear me out. It's not like it wouldn't be the hardest thing to orchestrate if you're the fucking president.
this nigga Osama bin Laden came out of
I would
nowhere,
think.
bro. He literally came out of nowhere. And then once the records was finally released, yeah, you could see that the Bushes and the Bin Ladens literally had history. This nigga all of a sudden he's taking the blame for this shit. The same twin towers that went down that jet fuel, melted the bars. I don't care what. Listen, that plane did not hit at the center of the hit at like the top or the center. of them towers. How the fuck did it crumble from the bottom?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like even like I don't know.
It went down like a fucking demolition. You can watch any building demolition that you want. That bitch went straight down.
That's just crazy,
Like
son. Imagine having the
y'all
wherewithal,
not
like
ready.
wanting to do that. Like that's crazy, son. Think you really wanted to hurt people like that? That's just to get paid or something. Like that's crazy, son.
To invade a country that have oil, natural resources of oil, and then on top of that, two, he could get his reelection. First of all, and he planned it perfectly. He was in front of a whole classroom full of children reading reading the book, knowing that nigga can't read.
And yeah, that's why he was reading a kindergarten book. The easiest one to read, or maybe it was third grade or something like that. He could probably read. He could probably do something with that. I like it's like I said, it's crazy.
Fucking
That
George W.
nigga's
Bush
disgusting.
Jr. Listen, the president's brother was the head of the Twin Tower security and told his team, Jed Bush, yes, the same one who tried to run for president, yes, that nigga was the head of the Twin Tower security at the time the Twin Towers went down. He evacuated his team 15 minutes prior before the first plane even went down. Come on now. It's in the paperwork. Y'all can literally Google the FBI and the CIA's uh, files because now they're open to the public. This
It's
shit is
true.
open. They're literally telling y'all this, and y'all
Freedom
don't
of
even want to
Information
read it.
Act. Hmm?
There, tell them again, Eric. Tell them again.
The Freedom of Information Act is yeah. You can. There's a lot of like previously classified documents that are now
You can see the shit
declassified.
about the crack epidemic. You
A
can
lot.
see the shit about Malcolm X. You can see the shit on the
Roswell.
assassination of the multiple assassination attempts on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You can see
I
all
would hate
that.
to be getting like I would hate to be getting shot at and fucking people trying to kill me. That would suck, dog. Like for what? Like help.
Hell, there's niggas out here who's not even that top tier, and it's the same way.
Rappers and
Just
shit.
because they sell a little bit of weed,
God
because they
damn it.
rap a few lyrics.
You know what I'm saying? Like being being alive is hard, dog. Like, anything can
Hmm
happen. That's why I try to do. I do my best to like be the best I can to people. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to like bother nobody. I don't want nobody to be like feel like I'm a burden to them by any means. Of, you know what I'm saying? I'm
This is
just
why I never reach out to nobody because that's
forgot about
exactly
that.
how I feel.
I forgot about that. Andy did. Andy's come on, you know Andy's fucking car broke down. Or his truck blew up on the water pump blew up in fucking DC, and as he was getting the fucking the truck onto another fucking trailer and shit, niggas at the end of the block started shooting, like at each other. You know what I'm saying? Andy and them got the fuck up out of there. I'm like, bro,
That's fucking crazy.
like what are y'all doing, son? Like, it's
I hope we got the same shooters in the motherfucking military when this war really pop off. Cause the fuck,
you know what I'm saying? If we get invaded, that should be crazy.
NATO, you are
It wouldn't,
watching this. Come through. We need guns and supplies, nigga.
bro.
China got a big motherfucking army, and
Bro,
motherfucking North Korea just said that this nigga Kim Jong Un just said he is volunteering his entire 800,000 civilization population of
hey
of
guys,
people for
Andy's
war.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Y'all talking
Oh
about
yeah.
war. I'm in here.
hey.
What's good? What's good, and
Everybody say
Yeah,
what's up to Andy. He's
I
out
don't got
here.
my camera tonight, but we
You're
all right.
good.
So yeah, so this war on with the Russia and China and all that shit, it's either gonna go really good or really bad.
Uh
This is
huh.
my opinion on it, and this is kind of I don't know. I'm an overthinker.
Uh huh.
So the way it's gonna go, if it goes really good, is someone is going to do something, like not us, and then we're gonna like reply with like heavy fucking force.
Uh huh.
Um,
mm-hmm.
I don't think people are too stupid to actually use nukes. I think they're kind of just
Like
like, oh,
everybody
we
knows
have this, we'll use it. You know what I mean? But I don't
it's the
think
big
people
dick
are actually
energy.
going to use it. Yeah, basically. So
Hmm.
I think what's going to happen is we're going to put boots in the ground really fast and end that shit ASAP Rocky.
Hmm.
Or if we don't end it fucking fast, like a couple months, fucking the only way to like get us down is to stop imports and exports from us and
Uh-huh.
stop like any type of like anything. Because like
Pretty much
any type like if
an
we
embargo.
get to the point to where it's like hard to like ship food around, New York City only stocks 3 days worth of food. That's how
Whew.
much import and export goes out of New York. So like,
Sheesh.
and that's just for New York. You know what I mean? So if they can just stop like us getting diesel fuel, like I know we have shit saved up and stuff like that, but if they stop like that kind of stuff, like that's how you stop us. Like
Yeah, let's say
you're not gonna beat us in a fist fight. It's not gonna happen.
you
You
know
have to
we got
stop us in other
haymakers.
ways. Yeah.
You
But
gotta
like
stop them
there's
F-22s
literally
from flying.
facts, yeah. But like
I'm just saying,
they can block
Russia taking out
all the shipping
that
lanes and
drone.
stuff.
Yeah, they
Hmm?
could. We could also sink a lot of ships too, though.
Yeah, I mean
I mean,
can.
Yeah.
they got a bunch of NATO warships covering that Norwegian pipeline right now.
Yeah,
So NATO has responded with that, but I'm just like, if war was to break out with us, Mexico is already siding with China and Russia because they're going with their sources of oil and energy.
that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't really tripping off the Mexico. Them niggas
Yeah.
got a lot of problems to worry about. It's
Yeah,
like
the only way Mexico's gonna do that is if the cartels do that, because the cartels run that entire country.
the
There's
entire country.
two different cartel groups that run the
They
Cartel
entire
run
ain't
the.
really
country.
trying to
They don't
do
know.
all
They run
that
that
because
entire section of the country. Like the
Cartel ain't
entire
trying to
section
do all
of
that because they
the
just came
continent.
back with that shit with the Americans. They turned in like five of their people and was like, nope. I ain't never heard of the cartel apologizing, but they apologized for that. That
They were
mixed up
like,
with the
yeah, that was a little wild. They were like, my bad, bro.
yeah, they gave up the five niggas and they even killed a nigga and gave him the body. It was like what?
My bad. That was
Yeah, I
wild
think
of them.
if Mexico wanted to start some shit, we would just have South United States in like a month,
Pretty much. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel as well.
because
Now,
they're too poor to be doing anything with us.
you know what I'm saying?
They're not on the same level.
Like I said, we send
Yeah,
the
but they're
A-10s and
trying
the
to get they're
F-22s
trying
in,
to
it'd be a
but
problem.
they're getting backed by Russia and China
Yeah,
now.
that doesn't matter. So Russia and China both have the biggest militaries, right? That's what everybody always says. They have the biggest military. They have the biggest military. But in Russia and China both, it's mandatory to do your 4 years in the military, like mandatory.
True.
So nobody gets like the people that do go for training don't they don't give a shit. So like they don't actually do any training. I'm friends with a buddy from Russia, and he said 90% of Russian troops just are in the military to build fences. He said that's literally all they do. They build fences
Well,
and paint fences.
Russia can't get in no shit with us right now because they're still dealing with the shit with Ukraine. So they're not gonna fuck with us. But it's China because they're fighting over us with Taiwan.
Yeah, China.
Taiwan has
So
activated their military for another year because of that shit.
yeah, so China is the same way. They're the same way. They're none of their troops know how to do anything. None of them are actually trained.
Hey, yo,
Like
you know,
yes, there's different forces within militaries, like our special forces and stuff like that. Like China's special forces are probably pretty badass, but like the general 99% of the actual military there has no fucking chance.
you
Like
gotta think.
actual no
The
chance.
niggas was literally like, bro, we were literally watching TikToks and reels of the motherfucking Russian soldiers flying into fucking Ukraine on parachutes, dog. What? You're flying into war, like nigga, you could literally get clipped out the sky right now by something, and you're on TikTok.
Yeah, the other crazy part is like a lot of the
What?
Ukraine stuff isn't like boots on the ground stuff. Is not what's making like a lot of movements. Like yes, you have troops with boots on the ground, but a
Mm-hmm.
lot of it is drone stuff. Like a lot of Ukraine people are attaching grenades to like normal like household drones and just dropping them inside of tanks. So like shit like that. Like you don't like nowadays this is new. This so
That's what
there's
I'm
never
talking
been a
about.
war. There's never been a war like this before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so this is like the first time like people are starting to like look at like oh shit like shit's changed. Like
Hey,
there's not as many people fighting people. It's more like
you're
robots
fighting
fighting
stuff.
people. Yeah, yeah.
You're fighting stuff.
Inanimate objects.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit just coming out of nowhere. Shit that you weren't even
correct,
looking for.
correct.
You were,
I
But
you
was
were
like
running down
saying
the
it's
you were
just
in
running down the street and a fucking car with like a fucking car the size of a tennis shoe rolled up next to you covered in C4 and detonated your whole team.
in
Like
all
what?
actuality, I'm like 90% certain, like 90, if shit pops off, Give it like 3 fucking days, and China won't have a leader, and Russia won't have a leader. I'm 90% sure. It only takes a couple bad motherfuckers and a night to fix a problem nowadays.
Nah, for the niggas be getting in and out of everything. That shit's crazy. Them seals is nasty.
Not even that, they don't even got to put boots on the ground. I mean, you can, there's like drones and shit like that now. You know
Right.
what I mean? You just fly a drone into a building, that's a L.
You gotta fly the drone into the building. The drone will fly over.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying, if we ever got to hit that big red button on the president's desk,
It's a
Oh
problem.
yeah, yeah,
that's gonna
everything's
be
fucked
interesting.
then. Yeah, everything's fucked then.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah,
then.
everything's fucked. But I don't
They
think
got like
anyone.
over, don't they got like over 200 nukes somewhere hidden throughout the United States?
Probably more than that.
Yeah, there's a lot. Um,
I don't know the exact number, but it's probably a lot.
Yeah, I thought they said it was more like 200 something, but I don't quote me, y'all. I'm sorry.
If you
I plead the
detonated
fifth
two,
on what I know about that, but all I'm gonna say is they
if you
still don't have a chance. So I will say the shitty part about a nuke is it's worse to blow it up before it hits the ground. So if somebody shoots a nuke, you just let it hit. Like that's just an L. Like it is what it is. Because if you detonate it above, it spreads the
airburst it.
radiation wider over a
Hmm.
wider area. So you want it to hit, level out whatever it's going to level out, and then I want to say the radiation's contained, but you know what I mean? It's in a smaller area. So like if they were smart, they would hit to the west of everything. Like start from the
See,
west and go to the
North
east.
Korea wouldn't hit us. They
No,
wouldn't hit us.
no, they're a fucking joke.
We'd blow that shit up
Mm.
in North Korea.
The only way,
Yeah.
the only way they would be
That
able
would
to hit us
suck.
is if they. The only way they would be able to hit us is if they did like a submarine or a warship. But even still, they'd get detected and blown the fuck out of water.
Yeah. Yeah. So the that is the scariest part of modern day war is now that our submarines aren't diesel fucking powered. I take that back. A lot of China's and Russia's are still diesel powered. Ours are not diesel powered. Russia
My
does
boy
have
Mike.
some nuclear ones now, but they like that is how you get shit done now is going undetected because the ocean is fucking huge. You cannot track everything in the ocean. Like
There's
we
not
have
enough
like
time.
seismographs and like different types of like sonar
Radar.
stuff. Yeah, we have
Like
different types of stuff like that around,
we
but
have some stuff that's off radar right now that they don't talk about, but at the same time, eh. Like you said, you can't detect everything.
yeah, yeah, the ocean's the way to move. And like I know as soon as this stuff started popping off, one of Russia's nuclear submarines disappeared, and then one of their biggest like missile ships basically disappeared from the docks that they were at, and they still haven't been able to find them. But sounds easy peasy. Yeah, we'll just go find them, but it's a lot of there's more water than land, and there's less shit
Much more.
there to detect. So you could literally hide in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. No one's gonna fucking find you, as long as it's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah,
over like a plane
and
route
them
or something
subs
like that.
can go pretty deep.
Or
Yeah.
unless they're niggas that's out there actually like for real scouring the goddamn like plane after plane. It's got a route. It's got a route one way and a route back the other way. You know what I'm saying? To scour the
hmm
fucking ocean, and you're using multiple planes, multiple
Did y'all
drones.
see? You might like this, Eric. I know you like the SR-71 Blackbird. Did you see
Hmm.
that Lockheed Martin just dropped a picture of the new SR-71 Blackbird, but it's not the SR-71 Blackbird. They're just calling it the Dark Star.
Let's
Yeah, they
go.
just dropped that because like shit was popping off, and they were just like, I guess it was actually used in the new Top Gun movie. I never saw it, but apparently it was actually used in that, and everybody was like, yeah, no, it's not real. And then Lockheed was like, oh yeah, by the way, this is actually exists.
Yeah,
But I
that,
think that was just like a show of force. Just like, yeah,
probably.
so remember that plane that's still classified, how fast it was, and a lot of shit about it is still classified that we built in the 60s? Yeah, we
Hmm.
still have one,
Hey, my man
and
Mike said people gotta
it's
wake
new.
up. I'm already hip. He's saying he's hip. People gotta be understanding. Niggas know that these companies are making ridiculous shit. They've been making
Yeah.
ridiculous shit since the fucking 70s. Like, not even the 70s, like the 50s. The U2 and all that shit. Next level shit, big dog. Like, absolutely wild. Alright, completely ridiculous. SR-71, like you said, classified still how fast it was.
I'm just saying, we got a lot of shit that they don't talk about that can, fuck up some shit. But at the same time, it's like, it's gonna get crazy regardless.
It's gonna get crazy before it gets better. For sure.
Yeah, I mean
I'm
that's how
just
this
saying, who
works.
gonna get
Yeah.
Who gonna get fucked up first? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's gonna be a slugfest probably. It's gonna be ridiculous. They gonna like I just saw read something like about the John Teeter joint. He was like after the nuclear war, the new capital of the United States is Omaha, Nebraska. I was like, this nigga's smoking H.
Nah, nah. You want to know why?
That's Fort
Majority
Knox
of
is there.
the majority of the nukes are in the middle of the country because it's harder to get to the middle of the country than the
True.
coast.
Oh yeah, and
How?
then plus they got all them vast open lands.
Yeah.
What is I
What
mean,
do you
I guess
mean?
you're right. You're right.
I was like, what do
I
you
was smack.
I'd
mean?
You're
be
right.
mad if shit they
You're
hit
right. I
the
was smack.
like. How mad would you be if like they hit the motherfucking red button and then all of a sudden you just see this red rocket come out your motherfucking living room? Like,
I'd be like,
nigga, what?
So, so it's actually kind of funny. Me and my girlfriend were watching a documentary about UFOs and stuff. I'm real big into UFOs because I'm a weirdo. Um, and a lot of UFOs are like are seen around like nuclear facilities and like nuclear powered plants and like bigger like missile silos and stuff like that is where they're like known to like be around active,
mm-hmm.
more active.
Well,
So
you know, fuck is
I
y'all
got the
doing?
look in. I got the look in and I was like, wonder if there's any around here. Bro, y'all are from Southern Maryland, right? There's one
Mm-hmm.
by
hmm
CJ's house off Ben'sville Road. There's one off
I
of
think I
Ben'sville
know where
Road.
you're talking about.
They're all declassified now, and they're all out of commission. But I'm sure if they're out of commission, that means there's more. But there's one off of Ben'sville Road. There's one in Nanjamoy, and there's one in
Hmm
Pinefield.
What?
So that's just the three in Southern Maryland, and they were all ground-to-air missiles. So like,
Ooh,
just imagine being
Pinefield.
living in Pinefield and just be like, next thing you know, your house is starting
You're like, what the? And you look out the
fucking
window and
ground to
just,
air.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh. I,
It's actually crazy. It's I used to be friends with a guy that lived in Pinefield. It was
mhm.
literally behind his house, like actually like directly behind his house.
What
Fucking nuts.
part of like in the like that big
All the way in
neighborhood?
the back. Yeah, so you know where like the little I don't want to say it's like an Indian reservation, but it's like a some type of Indian something or another all the way in the back.
You talking about? Are you ho? Are you talking about my Piscataway Canoy
Hey,
Native
bro.
Reservation?
Yeah, it has a missile silo on it.
We've been dancing on a missile.
Hey, Mo. My man said he broke into the joint in Pinefield.
True,
He's
true.
him. He's
Yeah,
him.
they have the they welded all of them shut.
Hold on. Hold
Well, I mean, they have
on.
to.
I hold the fuck on.
Where's the joint in Bentonville?
Man, that is literally our
Uh,
reservation. They
it,
literally give us grant. Oh my
it's
god.
by the animal shelter. Yeah, I believe they're probably flooded too. I just seen he said that. Yeah, I believe
Mm-hmm.
that. They probably leaked water over time and stuff like that. But yeah,
You just got me
the one on
fucked up. I'm
Benville,
fucked up.
the one on Ben'sville is like by the animal shelter. Like that real sharp turn. Like if you're coming off 228 to go like towards Utah Forest or whatever, you
Mm-hmm.
know that sharp ass turn at the bottom of the hill? It's like
Oh.
off to the right back in there.
Oh.
Like
Jesus
literally the
Christ.
entrance to like the road to the entrance to that animal shelter that's right there. It's that road. If you look, it goes straight back. There's like a bunch of like cars and shit parked back there.
I know where it
I
Oh,
mean,
is
also
it,
too.
there was another one off Bumpy Oak Road
Yo.
too. There's another one off Bumpy Oak Road too.
I
Yo,
mean, it
yo,
makes
yo,
sense. There's
yo,
always
yo.
those like fucking like hangars over there and shit, right?
The satellites on Bumpy Oak
Yeah.
Road.
Oh.
Yeah, that was one.
Oh.
Listen. So right there on our reservation, Eric, on that Piscataway dance ground, there is literally. Do you remember? It's probably been a few years for you, but
A
there's this
few.
giant hill. There's this giant hill, and they got teepees lit on top of it.
It's
You
probably
don't remember
so
that?
so if you go into that place, judging
Uh
by
huh.
like because I've never been there, I just kind of like was looking on the map like where I think it
hmm
would be. It would be in like the back right corner, like or like the middle on the right, like against the woods line somewhere, or like close to the woods line on the right.
The TP actually kind of sounds
And
familiar.
that's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to go, y'all. Get me in. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's do it
you gotta
before
Yeah,
the
talk to
because
him.
podcast.
literally,
I'm just
that's
related.
literally our native museum. Like literally, there that is a museum
That's all
that
I can
we
do.
used to use that has like some of our history and our regalias and stuff in it,
Man,
and we
Mike
used
talking
to
about some
use
Pinefield by
that
Virginia.
hole.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Is there a Pinefield? Is there a Pinefield
Because
near Virginia? Is it bombs?
I know exactly what he's talking about. Yes, there is a Pineville, Virginia, but it's further down.
Is it
But
bombs? Them
that's
niggas got
fucking
bombs.
crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, son. Fucking, I mean, you gotta think. America spends so much
Cause
fucking
no,
money
no,
on
because a lot of shit
war.
makes sense. No, a lot of shit makes sense because they get the person who's living there now does not do, is not obligating on her part of the federal grants that she's getting. But she's getting federal grant money, and she's staying there saying that she's still running it as a museum and a cultural center. But now now that's just making sense. She's getting money
Cause she got
because
bombs on that joint.
she got a fucking bomb on. No.
Is the bomb still in there?
No, 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 no. They're all decommissioned.
No, I mean I thought they just sealed that joint shut.
Nah, they're all
Left the
decommissioned. They all
bomb there.
took them down.
Whew. Cause imagine, was it like, it was a surface to air missile, so it's defense, but like that's
Yeah,
still crazy. You just sit there and you just like,
yeah.
what
But
the fuck?
think about this though. If they decommission those, I'm sure they're not going to decommission them for no reason. You know what I mean?
We got
There's,
better shit
Hmm.
now.
I'm sure. Yeah.
We decommissioned that because that joint's better.
We got good shit, but where is
My man said
it
if you break into Pinefield now, you
at?
got to bring scuba gear. That's wild. I mean, that'd be kind of tight. I mean, I'm not doing it, but like, if somebody were to do it and then make a video of them doing it, I would watch it.
I'm gonna be there.
I'd watch it straight up.
You
It'd
get
be
a
tight.
view. You get a view from me.
But yeah, fucking, the world's crazy, dog, and it scares me
Oh no,
sometimes.
you know what though? They got. I think the one down in Nanjamoy. Now that's very plausible. I can believe that.
Because nobody else is out
Nanjamoy,
there.
you do not go down there unless you have reason. The farthest people go is Lackey. Okay, you gotta understand. Nanjamoy, listen, my brother and
Raised.
his mother's side of the family was raised down there, so you gotta understand. I grew up down there when I was like 18, from the age of 18 to like 22, 23. I was damn near living down there. You gotta understand. I understood a lot of shit that was going on down there, but that's
Fuck no.
crazy. That's crazy.
I've been in Nanger like 3 times in my life.
Mm-mm.
That shit is
I turned
far.
18. Me and my brother was kicking it damn near like every weekend. I get off work, go right down
That shit's 800 miles away, Mo. You got freaking flyer
there.
miles.
I was at the time. I had the motherfucking truck, and then
Respect it.
at the same time, niggas ain't even have a license. Niggas was driving like shit. The motherfuckers, my brother let me get the motherfucker. First of all, he gave me my first strap.
Please stop
Praise
incriminating yourself
God.
on the internet.
Praise
You
God.
know what I'm saying? Hey,
It's
Mo, we've
not
been on.
incriminating because I had a situation. I had a card, so they can't say nothing. Ha!
Shit.
Fuck you, internet.
Hey, I'm saying. Hey, go ahead. I don't know. Hey, but that's all I really got for him tonight. Cause like I said, the world
I
crazy.
ain't got shit else to say.
This war shit, they gotta chill out, dog. Cause nobody has time for this shit.
You know, I'm not fighting for nobody's country that ain't fighting for me.
Bro, I'm about to go to Canada. Nah, I
They
can't
don't
do.
want us.
They don't.
They don't want us.
I fit in though. I smoke weed. I'm nice. I like guns. I don't deal with the
Find me in
snow.
Costa
That's
Rica. Find me in Colombia with a bad bitch.
hear me out.
Find me
You
in
might be right.
Colombia with a bad
You might be
bitch.
right. You might be right.
Talk
Hey,
about something. Look, don't call me because I ain't calling y'all. It's international. Nope.
no, don't. I am not roaming. But nah, that's all I got. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Hey, Andy, appreciate you hopping in.
Is
You
Popping
was in
in,
the
boy.
chat and then you hopped in the podcast. That's a real
He
there?
said,
nigga.
"Nah, y'all said something I want to say
He
something
said I
about."
gotta speak on something right now. I gotta get this off my chest.
Is there?
Hey, thank you,
But
ladies
guess
and
what?
gentlemen. Whoa,
Just know when all this shit he said happens, just know he said what he said.
he said it here first.
He said it
Y'all
here
know what
first.
time it is.
That's why I said he didn't even get on the camera. He knew what it
He
was
just kind of came. He
at.
just come and drop information for y'all and break the fuck out. You
True,
know
true,
what I'm
true.
saying? Hey, I
He said, "Don't call
appreciate.
me D voice. I just know some shit."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No Ronald. You know, no McDonald either. The fuck is you talking about? Cause this ain't no motherfucking snack, my boy. This is all meal, my mate, my boy, my dudes, my guys, my freaking boys. Check out my man's motherfucking YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Pop
I'm
Pop's
outie.
Garage, Instagram, all that and above. We got a motherfucking Instagram coming for y'all. Some other social media platforms. Y'all know what time it is. We getting it together little by little. Please bear with us. Like I said,
I've
the
been
line.
sick. Mind
Huh?
your damn business.
Yeah, I'm cheap, and I'm not. Like I said, I got a job, big dog. Shit goes down on a day-to-day basis. Hey, this the Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity. This bitch, and we about to get the
And
fuck up
I'm
out of
J
here.
Dirty Dirt, and y'all
I'm
gonna
Ricky Bobby.
respect it
Yes,
with
they
the
are.
dirt and dirt.
The fuck is y'all talking about? Hey, everybody say thank you for having us, or not having us, but thank you for stopping by Pop Up's Garage. We appreciate you, Andy.
Yes,
And
sir.
we
It was
and we
fun.
yes sir, and we out of here. Peace.